Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to an anime review. Today we look at episode 9 of Dive. So first and foremost, I apologize if I look like a wreck. I just got back from the gym maybe like, I want to say an hour ago, but haven't been able to do anything but like cook and other things. So I unfortunately wearing my bigger shirt. I do look like a wreck. But if you notice, I do have a haircut finally. Look, so my hair actually doesn't look like it's going everywhere. It's super wild anymore. I should have got a little shorter, to be honest with you, but it's okay the way it is. I like it actually a lot. Anyways, though, besides the haircut stuff, let's talk about Dive, shall we? Now, this week's episode, I have some mixed feelings about. Now, we focus solely on Yuichi for the most part, and what we start off with is apparently he has been able to do a commercial for like a energy drink water type thing, and for the most part, he's kind of happy because it's like, oh, that's cool that apparently not only is the club actually getting noticed, but at the same time they did promise that now the club will be safe from being involved and all that, or dismembered, I think the word I'm looking for, dismembered. And that is a good thing. That's what they've been trying to fight for this whole time, because obviously two of them are going to the Olympics, which is awesome. But the thing was that Yuichi starts realizing that there's something very fishy about the fact that all of a sudden, they just made him a representative. He's not even the lead one. One of the other guys is actually the lead for the group, and I think that's Tomo is actually the lead for the group right now. And Yuichi is in second place. He's a second fiddle. Yet why is he the one that's doing the commercials? Why is it that it just seems like it's really fast that all of a sudden they have commercial deals after not even getting in the Olympics itself yet? They're still representatives. That means that at any time they can be eliminated and not even get to the Olympics. But that, and he starts putting two to two together. He's realizing something's weird about this. But they swear that it's very odd, timing, and it worked out for the long run. It doesn't mean that there was anything going on behind the scenes, etc. But he feels like there's something more to it. And I think, in a way, there probably is a little bit more to it, but I feel like also he's taking things a little too far. And namely, that's because, as we find out in this episode, he's more just pissed off at the fact that he really didn't get the main spot. It's not that he's like pissed off at his friends, obviously, for getting the main spot, but what he's more pissed off is that he wanted to get there on his own merit, not be a second fiddle. He wanted to be there not because it's like, oh, in case Tomo completely fails at his job or gets hurt, that he now has a chance of taking his place. He wanted to get there because of his skill. But as we know, we've been seeing him, kind of flounder around. He hasn't been doing that well. He did okay during the actual things, but it still wasn't enough to make him the one that they really want to go after. And he feels that, he's kind of annoyed by that. But, it is what it is, right? This week's episode, though, for the most part, I felt like Yuichi just kind of bitched and moaned. Like, none of what... I get the fact that he's always been serious about this, and he wants to be, the excellent diver and all that. But it's like, instead of trying to propel himself forward, he's going to this kind of sad state. He skipped on practice, etc. And it's just... I don't know. I wasn't too keen on that to watch Yuichi do that. It was really kind of annoying to see his character go from kind of such a strong character to a weaker character by doing this to him. So I had mixed feelings about this week's episode, but it was still a decent episode nonetheless. I'm looking forward to next week, because we saw him have kind of a breakdown near the end of this episode. So I'm wondering what's going to happen next week. But anyways, guys and girls, what did you think about this week's episode? I will talk to you all later. I'm done with my reviews today. I'll see you tomorrow with obviously the whole slew of anime that comes out tomorrow. Until then, God bless you all. Have a great day, everyone, or a great night, or a great morning, depending on where you're at. Bye, everyone.